dance has such a great power. When you think about dance, like we talked about dance last time, in the last episode, like it can be very like uh, dance. Yeah, it's dance. I just dance. Sometimes I hear that and I use that same expression, the same way of describing what dance means. And sometimes it's very like, it's just, dance. Oh, look, he's dancing. It's such a natural thing because this is what people do.
But I feel it is natural.
It's very natural. That's
like
what I'm saying.
walk.
But if you pay attention, the same thing as breathe. Remember to breathe. And we're like, wait, I'm breathing all the time. But yet sometimes you forget about it. You're stuck here with your breath. And you're like, whoa, I feel something here. Like I need to breathe. And that's the same thing with dance. Dance is so normal. It's so there for everyone. But yet not everybody understands what really is. Like what it's a great feeling. You know a good feeling when you go into a party. Let's say you go into a wedding. We do that sometimes. We're like, whoa, we need to go out more often. We need to do this more often. Like dance is so, no, I'm not talking about professionally dance, but dance, it's so powerful for the whole body. But I do know that as we get older, we decrease our possibilities of dance because we stop. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, my mom, she loved to dance like her whole life.
She still likes it
She doesn't dance nowadays.
because she
Because she gave up.
complains of the
Because
pain
she
and
gave up.
everything.
I know she gave up, but she's more concerned about feeling the pain or being worried about not being able to do like she did before that she doesn't even do. And that's what I'm saying. It's like you get older, but yeah, we see people that are older and they're still doing it because they understand that it's very beneficial. Dance is beneficial for every single one.
Yeah, and like you were saying that maybe the pain will go away
Yep.
because you keep on moving.
My injury, I had this injury for what, 6-7 years. I'm just in a good place now where I feel a little bit tired and then I stretch and that's it. But there was time where we were filming dance videos and I couldn't even move. You remember that? Like I was like, oh, I cannot do it again. It hurts. And now I'm not there anymore because I learned that you have to deal with pain. You have to deal with your mind. And the best thing to do in order to take your mind from the pain is to repeating the thing. Like for me, it was
No,
like moving.
you said something like
Never stop moving.
you thought the pain would go away if you stop moving, but it was quite the opposite. When you stop dance for a while, the pain got worse, and then you
That's
like,
it.
you know what? Forget about it. I'm gonna
Go to
go.
any race.
So then that's when it started got better
And you know what's another
because
thing?
it was like an oil.
A switch. Yeah, no, our body.
No, an oil to lubricating your bones and your
or my articulations and everything. And yeah, it's like you do stop because you're fearful of the pain. But the goal is to never stop. Moderate, but yet still dig in a way that you can move to the next step. And it's little by little. That's the crazy thing. My hip only got better because I started to believe that little by little I was going to get better. And then I started to work on mobility. And then I changed my focus. My focus I was worried about feeling the pain. I was afraid of the pain. So that would stop me from doing everything. And then I started to saving my movement. And then it got worse because everything gets worse when you stop breathing through or thinking about it. Like I was constantly thinking about the pain. And I think that's the secret of never stop dancing. And a lot of people I hear like, oh, I have so much pain. If I didn't have this, of course, you're not going to do the same as you did before, but do little by little because you're going to get better.
Yeah, you have to adapt and do things in moderation.
Yeah.
Always listening to your body, but stopping won't make you feel better.
Yeah, for sure. You know what really stick to me? When we were shooting videos, filming videos, dance videos, and I would be in pain, and then I would look the video later, once we posted or whatever. This was like a couple years ago, right? Now it's much better. And I used to watch the video and be like, wait, you cannot see what was going through here, like on that video. Like I look fine. One, it's not that bad. Like why was I think I was doing the worst dance and the worst movement because I was feeling the pain? Then I start to realize after reading books and all of that, that the pain, it was in my head. It was the fear. Of course I had pain, but pain is very related to your brain, right? The signals you send to your body. So if you start thinking positive things happen. If you start thinking negative, same thing with pain. If you feel the pain before the pain even happens, it's going to signal that pain into your injury, whatever. I was not injured anymore. The muscle is tight. It needs release. It needs like me to believe that I can release that tension so that it won't give the shock anymore. Of course, every person is different. If you have an injury, if you really ripped something, you have to go to the doctor. But for my case, I went to all doctors possible. There was a time I was like depressed because I thought I was never going to be able to dance anymore. And so I had to do the shift. And I started with believe that I could control my body. And I feel like with age, you get to understand that. You kind of understand your dancing, what you need. It's not just going there and dance for no reason, but dance because you really need that feeling in your body, in your head.
We get wiser with age.
For sure.
So even if someone never danced, if they start dance older in life, or older in life? No.
Later in life.
Later in life, they still can do it.
Anyone can dance. Anyone can do. Anyone can feel what they're supposed to feel. And dance is for everyone. There's no such a thing as, oh, it's not for me. Professionally, maybe not. But for fun, for a good feeling, for your body to receive all of the signals, all of the happy vibes, you need that. It's for everybody.
Yeah, without
exercising.
without any pressure.
Yeah.
The same way we sing in the shower, we can dance, among our environment. And it's just something fun and healthy to do.
I feel like dance, it takes us from a square world. It takes us from watching something from a small point of view. Because when you dance, for instance, our last show, the Rondine, it was an HD, right? They were filming the show. Everybody was like kind of nervous. That's when we had the conversation about being nervous and all of that. The cast is great. The dancers are amazing. And we had such a great time. The music started as we're not prepared. And we're just talking, everybody, having fun. And the orchestra was like, pum, 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 pum. And we would have to, that moment where it throws you on the place where you have to be, it's magical. Mm-hmm. Because you make fool of yourself. You laugh. We're doing stupid things on stage, like talking, pretend we're talking and acting. We had the freedom at the beginning of the act. We have the freedom to do anything we want. Go grab a drink, talk, fight, whatever. That feeling was the best feeling because we get out from our square point of view. Mm-hmm. And I feel dance does that. You can, like you said that last episode, you said, make fun out of you, make fun out of it, or laugh at yourself.
No, I said dance to make fun or for the fun of it.
Yes. You see, It's great. Like you laugh, I think the most times I saw you laughing was when you were doing dance, or you were about to do something, or you were rehearsing, or you were with dancers around you, or because I think it's like escape for everybody.
Yeah.
We have family of friends that influencers, like there's some family, the house is like a full of laugh and fun because they dance all the time. Mm-hmm. And they're not doing anything technical. They're doing what we do here. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun dance.
I'm talking dance in general, not only professionally
No, not professional.
dance.